What is up, Street Beefs? Fire Chicken here. I got a smile on my face because we just had an amazing event. Wow. We had something like 22 fights or something like that. I don't remember what the exact number was, but damn, there's some good stuff. And you guys are in for a treat. So, you guys are able to ask me tonight how any match you saw or any fighter did that was on our fight list. If you don't remember who was fighting, you can go to our Street Beef Scrapyard Facebook group and look them up under the event. You can look up their names of who signed up to fight. I'll tell you if they showed up to fight, and I'll tell you how the match went. Gumby, yo, yo, yo. Wow. I mean, everything came together good. You know, it was a little bit tough organizing some of the fights and getting fighters and everything, but we had an amazing parking attendant this time that just stacked everybody up really good. People used the bathroom properly. I feel like that's a step in the right direction. Scarecrow, what's up? Two fighters in here. um, no real camera violations. Somebody didn't know or whatever. So Buddy V in the house. We got three fighters in here. Scarecrow, Gumby, and Buddy V. So I guess we can talk about some of your guys' fights, shall we? We're going to get some people coming in here. Chris Burton, can't wait to see them all. You don't even know. Fighters, what if you're seeing this at a later date or you're seeing this live? I want to know what your best memory of this event was. It doesn't necessarily have to be your fight. You know, it could be somebody else's fight. Gumby, I can imagine what yours is going to be. You know, what did you think of the environment? What did you think of the cage? What did you think of the atmosphere in general? Did you get a chance to do an interview with Buddy V? I know I did. I just want to know your overall experiences. I would actually really like it if the fighters themselves or the fans that were here for this event made a video and just said, "Hey, my name is so and so. I just want to talk about the event of January 23rd, and this is kind of my opinion of it, my experience with it." You know, I like to hear that kind of stuff. So, Buddy V, let's start with you, Buddy V. So Buddy V, Gash, that was a kickboxing match, and they were slugging it out back and forth. It ended up going to a decision, and Buddy V was victorious. So Buddy V picked up his first win. Gash still searching for that win, but she looked a lot better this time. Definitely using some good range techniques and hitting targets really well. So Isaiah in the house, another fighter, King Warlord from Canada. Hope it went smooth today for you. There's only one hiccup. I'll talk about that later. But Buddy V had two matches. So he picked up one win against Gash. And then he fought, for the very last match, he fought J-Lu and ended up clipping J-Lu with a punch and got his second win of the day. So he's got two wins on his record now. Scarecrow. Okay. Scarecrow fought Turco for the number one contender spot for a chance at fighting Golden Hands for the title. And it was a good match. Turco ended up winning the match. So he will go on to fight Golden Hands at our February event. Scarecrow, I would still love for you to get in there in February and fight somebody. Let me know if you want a boxing match or what you want, and we'll get you that. Always great having you. I love the outfit. Your boxing gloves, love them. Love the whole ensemble. Let's see here. Well, I guess Gumby versus Isaiah. Man, so I got a chance to roll with Isaiah a little bit the other day, and I feel like his wrestling was really good. Like, definitely could see that state level wrestler in him, and I really wanted to see how that was going to work against Gumby, if they were just going to cancel each other out. But you know, he ended up leaving his neck out and got caught in a guillotine choke. It happens, but I really would like to see a rematch down the line. Maybe not immediately. Maybe let these guys fight a couple other people and get some more wins. But I think that match could have went either way. So the fights will be uploaded starting. I don't think they'll start tonight. I think we're going to start with them tomorrow. So I'm just going to get right out with it. We had a. Okay, I'm not going to spoil it that way. So Arm & Hammer fought a guy named Boombox. So Arm & Hammer was supposed to fight Reckless Rico, and they had it all scheduled, all planned out. Well, then Rico said he wanted to fight in Street Beefs over in Virginia to defend his title, so he canceled his match against Arm & Hammer. So we were hoping for like maybe February or something to get those two in the ring again. But I just found out that Reckless Rico was offered a pro contract with Anthony Pettis. So congrats to Reckless Rico and Memnon Warrior for both getting that. This is what fighters, I mean, if your aspirations are to go up, this is just a blessing. So really happy for you guys. I would have loved to have seen, you and Arm & Hammer get in there. That would have been really cool. But, at the end of the day, this was really good for you. So I wish you the best of luck. And it's been awesome having you represent Street Beefs. And I hope you don't forget about Street Beefs, So anyway, Arm & Hammer fought a guy named Boombox. I didn't know like a whole lot about Boombox. Arm & Hammer really wanted to do a match. Boombox said, "Yeah, I'll do it." And I said, "Well, you know who Arm & Hammer is?" And he's like, "Yep, I know. I've watched his matches and stuff." So they went out, and after 3.78 seconds, Boombox circled the wrong way, came out, started circling one way. Arm & Hammer just hit him with a. I didn't even see it. I went like this, and then I looked back, and the fight was over. 3.78 second knockout. So one of the things is you could get on our board with the quickest knockout or the quickest submission. I have to find out who got the quickest submission this event. But I mean, I know that's the quickest knockout, and I don't see that being beaten for quite a while, if ever. I don't know of any organizations that have a knockout that quick. And the reason is because a lot of the pro cages are bigger, so it takes longer to get to your opponent. Like you'd really have to like be Ben Askren and catch a knee to the face going for a takedown. But I mean, it still takes a while to run across that cage. So I just don't really see it happening. Arm & Hammer might be on the wall forever for that knockout. You guys can expect to see that probably the first upload, probably tomorrow. And it's going to get a lot of views. Anytime anybody sees a Street Beast video that is under 3 minutes, they click on it. They click on it because it's guaranteed knockout. So, and that's what people want. Pola Twins. I can't remember if that was Turkish Assassin or Turco. I think it's Turkish Assassin. Pola Twins. I think that's your account, right? correct me if I'm wrong. J. Lou in the house. Turkish, I knew it. Yeah. You guys, come on. You guys are twins. It's taken me a while to get your names down and, like that. But then you guys come out and you wear almost the exact same thing. Like Pishotoed out. The shorts, the shirt. I mean, you had different Under Armour, different colored Under Armour on, but like it was super hard to to know, like, just by looking over. Like, I know who you guys are now. Like, I know that now, but at first it was difficult. Now it's, yeah. But okay, so Turkish Assassin and Fury. That was a good match. Fury only had one fight previously, and that was against True Grit. So high level opponent. He took a loss in that one. So he fought Turkish Assassin this time, and it was a good boxing match. I got to give it to Fury. He really stepped up and learned that style of fighting to prepare for this fight. So hats off to Fury, and definitely hats off to you, Turkish Assassin, for picking up that win. We will talk later about that. Isaiah, he might be interested in the kickboxing title at that weight. He might be interested in the kickboxing title. Our fighters are only allowed to hold one belt in one weight class. I don't allow multiple belts held in multiple weight classes. It's just how we do it. Gives people a chance to, go for a belt and not have one person eat up like 3 belts. So, I mean, if somebody's good, they'll hold on to that belt for a while, right? So, who else? The Animal versus Pookie. Let's talk about this one for a minute. Okay. Pookie, 2-0, knocks people out. Tough. Geez, tough. Boxing background. Animal, high school wrestler, bodybuilder, power lifter. Guy had an 850-pound squat. Both these guys came in at about 250 pounds, but you already know that they had a different game plan on how to beat their opponent. So it started off, Animal was fresh. He comes out. Pookie throws some punches, but Animal gets in there, gets the takedown. And I think Pookie got back to his feet eventually. He ate some shots. And I was thinking, well, maybe Animal's going to be kind of winded a little bit on the second one. But Animal's cardio, okay, for a guy that's like 250 pounds of solid muscle, and as somebody who used to be more of a muscular fighter and used to like to grapple, you have to train your lungs way harder than the average person because your muscles use so much more oxygen. So the fact that he wasn't really that winded, that's amazing. So the fight kind of went like that. Actually, in the second round, Pookie tagged Animal a few times, gave him a bloody nose. We had to stop it. We had to clean it up. We had to do that a couple times. I think he got a takedown. Pookie had a hard time getting up because, when a wrestler gets on top of you, it ain't easy to get back to your feet. And third round, kind of the same thing, but the judges felt that the Animal put on a more dominant performance, so they gave the fight to the Animal. And I don't disagree at all. I think Pookie came out there and did a great job. Oh man, one thing about all the fighters today, very respectful towards each other. It's a great environment. great environment. Oh, okay. Jay Gotham versus Milkman. God, that was Jay Gotham went to throw a kick. Milkman went for a takedown. The knee caught Milkman in the head, and he went down. It was. I've checked on him. I think he's doing all right. You know, he had his coach there and everything, so they took him to got him checked out. But they're gonna get a hold of me and keep me updated on everything. So really really pray for him. It's always scary when somebody gets knocked out. You know, when Boombox got knocked out. Um, you know, you just want the best. You don't want anybody to get hurt. You know, like when Arm& Hammer knocked out True Grit. True Grit got up right after that, so I was like, okay, you know, it was a good shot, but you know, he's good. You know, that made me feel good. But these ones were kind of scarier. Let me think here. What else? Pony Boy picked up another 2 wins today. He's 4-0. Gumby, you better watch out. Pony Boy's right after you. He's 4-0. So he fought the Destroyer, and he fought, I can't think of his name. Both MMA matches. So Pony Boy putting in the work in MMA. Pono versus Gumby catchweight. Ha ha ha. Let me see. Juan Hernandez. I think here, who else? Semo versus Hollywood. We all like to see Semo fight. That one ended up in a draw. That one went both ways. You know, you have one judge that says one way, the other says it one way, and one judge that has it scored right down the middle. It happens once in a while in the scrapyard, and it happened this time. So don't be hating on our draws. What else? Anybody you guys can think of. Actually, how about I just pull up the Facebook group? It was Gumby. Hey, Gumby, if you're watching this, you got quickest submission. So Gumby's name's going to go up on the board with Arm & Hammer for quickest submission and quickest knockout. Okay, guys, we had a fighter named Anomaly, and he fought an opponent in an MMA match named Rabbit. I don't know much about Rabbit, but you know, he said he would fight Anomaly. Anomaly was kind of a wild card because I didn't get him matched up, but we had people pull out, and it's really frustrating when people message you like at the last minute and they're like, hey, I don't have any money, like, you know, to get out there. If you guys are going to come out and fight, you know, you got to make preparations ahead of time to get out here, especially when you got 2 fighters coming out. It's some stuff, yeah, I know can't be helped, but you know, people got in car wrecks, you know, a fender bender and that kind of stuff. So hoping everybody's all right there. Turtle didn't fight. He didn't have an opponent. His opponent didn't show up. 2 of his opponents didn't show up. You know, I want reliable fighters. I want people that are like, hey, I'm going to be there, and they show up. Because guess what? Next event, when I go to put people in, I'm going to be like, oh, hey, this guy showed up to fight last time. He's a reliable fighter. Let's get him in there. Let's see. I got a message here. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Let me ask you guys, if somebody's getting punched and they verbally submit, does that count as a submission? Should we count quickest submission as somebody tapped out due to punches? Does it necessarily have to be a submission move? I'm interested in knowing what you guys think about that. Quickest submission, does it got to be a choke? Or do you think it's okay if you're in a corner and you're getting punched and the person taps out? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, if that would be a TKO, or does a TKO have to be stopped by the referee? Like, do you consider it a TKO if somebody taps out? That's submitting, right? I'm submitting to punches versus submitting to a submission. I might have to put that one as a vote in the group. So that can change some stuff, people. I'm going to do that right now. So if you're in the Facebook group, go vote. It's your right to vote, especially in the scrapyard. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do a poll, right? Poll, okay. You get 2 answers, yes or no. I don't care if people want to leave comments on what they think, but let's see. I don't want to leave an open poll. I've seen what happens there before. Dang it. I don't. Oh, poll options there. Allow people multiple answers. Nope. Allow. No, you don't. I don't want people adding options. Okay. It's up in the Street Beast Scrapyard group, people. I'm not even going to vote on it because your opinions mean more to me. So go ahead. Go ahead and check that out. I mean, you guys can say whatever you want in the comments pertaining to that that particular question, but ultimately, I just want to know, if you think it's a TKO, then you just say no. If you think it counts as a submission because they submitted, then put yes. If you comment and you try to argue it, basically all you're trying to do is get others to believe what you do, or you're providing context. I guess either one works. So, oh yeah, I was gonna go look up. I'm gonna look up some fighters' names and tell you how people did. You guys okay with that? Okay. Oh, guys, message me like 2 days before the event. Don't message me the day of the event wanting the address. I'm not calling anybody out or anything. It's what the day of is really tough, and I don't want to give my address out like weeks before, because then when you get people that don't show up. Voin, he fought Bad Intentions and wound up getting a submission on Bad Intentions, obviously in an MMA fight. Oh, I said it wrong in the fight too. Huero fought Chase the Dragon. It was a really good fight for the first round. I think the judges had it going towards Chase the Dragon for significant strikes. But it didn't look like Huero was out or anything like that. No, no 8 counts or anything like that, you know. And Chase went to do a spinning back kick and caught Wiro right in the balls. It was hard shot. It was a hard shot. So, you know, in a situation like that, if you feel like you can't continue to it, um, there's no problem with that. There's no problem with that. Um, you know, your own safety is pretty important. We ruled it a no contest. Um, I felt that like that was fair. So I man, I really wish that one would have went the distance. Um, okay, sorry guys. Okay, I'll go through. I'm gonna start at the top. Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please. Okay. I'll try to remember. Oh, I haven't even talked about this fight yet. Damn. Our referee got in the ring today. Our referee, Derek the Gimp, fought Yangshi. Yangshi 1-0 in the scrapyard. Fought Weird Boy, Rude Boy, last event. Came out victorious. I saw some good talent coming out of him. So he had a match against Gimp. And Gimp ended up with the victory on that one. Gimp really showing his ability in that fight. Good job, referee. Castro fought Moses in boxing. Castro ended up getting hit really hard by Moses in the first round, and it went to Moses. Jay got him. He beat Milkman. Well, it was a no contest, but yeah, that was the accidental shot. The Reverend didn't fight. Chase the Dragon, we talked about him. Anubis didn't show up. I forget what was up with that. He might have been Gash fought. Semo fought Hollywood. That one ended up in a draw. Hold on. Nice Guy Gage. I think. Did he fight? I feel bad because I don't remember. I was so busy. Okay. Let's go back to it. I'll scroll through. I know we had a pretty good boxing match between some lightweight guys. That was Fennier, and I forget what the other guy's name was. MMA was on fire today, Jeremy. I agree. Solo Ben Shelley did not show up, did not give me any warning, nothing. Just didn't show up. Whatever. No call, no show. Built different. Let me see here. I mean, he signed up to fight. I don't remember seeing him. So that's a no call, no show. those are kind of tough because, you know, like I matched people up ahead of time this time. Let's see here. Some people did get a hold of me. Neezy Gun, he showed up ready to fight, and we did not have an opponent for him. Shad Shrugs. Shad Shrugs had a boxing match against Karate Gandalf, and Shad Shrugs was victorious, I believe. I was off running around doing crazy stuff. Kratos, he injured himself before the event, and they contacted me about that. Weird Boy, Rude Boy, same issue, contacted me ahead of time. I always appreciate that when I hear back from people. You know, no shame in letting me know. Rabbit fought Anomaly. Anomaly was 60 years old. Anomaly ended up with a tapping out Rabbit in the first round. Coach Brown was injured, I believe. Told me a while back. The Reaper fought Pony Boy. Pony Boy was victorious. Rufus Bad Intentions fought. He lost to Voin with a Americana in the first round. Ben Seath, we talked about him. Cody Ford. Len Hicks was supposed to fight Solo, but Solo didn't show up. Miracle Boy fought. He fought Fenrir. Mute. I don't remember seeing Mute. Let me see here. Oh, Mute got in the accident. And Shinobi was with him. Oh, damn. So I knew about those ones ahead of time. So Mute actually broke his thumb in that car accident. Damn. Well, I hope him a quick recovery. Alex. I think was Alex there? Rod Guess. Man, some of these, like, I was just so busy running around, I didn't get a chance to see. Destroyer fought. The Gentleman. Okay, the Joker. I want to say the Joker got a hold of me and said he couldn't make it a while back. Killicam fought. Man, yeah, he did a great job. He fought Fenrir. I can't say it. Those two fought each other. That was a great boxing match, and I honestly don't remember who won because I was wrapping up the event. Wow. Yeah. Train hard, Turco. You know, man, I know you really wanted that title shot, and you got it, man. So my whole overall opinion of this event was that hold on. My overall of this event was it was great, people. Like, I'm looking at pictures. So people are posting pictures in the scrapyard right now of of different fights, different fighters, weigh-ins. But what I really like to see is when the two fighters get in there and take pictures together. Again, they're fighting each other. It's like, geez, that just it makes me feel really good. Watching Ben Seath, the animal, weigh in right now. He posted pictures and stuff on his Facebook, and yeah, what a monster. And Pookie, geez, Pookie just couldn't he just couldn't deal with the wrestling of the animal. And that's what it came down to. Pookie landed some good shots. Uh, Got to give it to him on that. So got a couple more messages. People messaging me on Facebook. Okay, I did post on Facebook, so I'm wanting to see what people think of this poll that I put up. I'm going to see where we're at on should a verbal tap count as a submission. Really? Has really nobody voted on it? No, that can't be right. I'll reload. Okay. So a verbal tap in MMA count is a submission. 27 votes to 3. One person that voted no seems to disagree with a lot of people on Facebook, but that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So what we're going to do is we're going to say that Buddy V, if you're still here, your verbal submission over JLu actually puts you on the board for the fastest submission. So you've actually earned the fastest submission on our board. And also Arm & Hammer gets his spot for the knockout. So I know I said somebody else's name earlier, but I didn't know that. I didn't have that other information. I'm not going to create a post on Facebook about it because it breaking records and breaking. Yep. So, Buddy V, you got the fastest submission. Say what? Yes, sir. You didn't even know you got it. That's even better. You had good karma for donating that nice basket to Arm & Hammer for his win. It was all karma. Karma got you that submission victory. I made a poll on Facebook on our group, said, hey, should a verbal tap in MMA count as a submission? And 27 to 3 said yes. So there were only a few people that said no. Okay. My timer is saying that it was you. Oh. So somebody brought up fighters using the same name in street beefs. So, we're not supposed to use the same names, but because the animal technically was already taken. But we're a different branch. You know what? I mean, unless the animal wants to jump on a plane and fly out here and fight, I don't see those two ever meeting up. Whatever. We had in pound for pound two people, two people with the name SpongeBob fight each other. So, I mean, so yeah. Hey, everybody, some people came through with some donations today. Appreciate the hell out of it. Cash donations. Some people donated um, some stuff to the basket. Appreciate it, you guys. That's what's keeping these stuff getting done, like cages getting built. We want to work on getting a shipping container next so that we can keep gear in and we can hold training sessions out here. I want the fighters to be able to come out and train during the summer, hell, even the winter. I mean, whatever. But I want that to happen. So, um, anybody got anything? Anybody want to ask a question? Um, I mean, if nobody does, I guess I can wrap this up. Let me see if I got messages on here. I'm gonna refresh that poll and see if it changed at all. 31-3. Yeah, 31-3. So it's just more and more people. Um, no, I think. Hold on. I should have rephrased that. Damn it. I should have said, okay. Well, I guess I didn't clarify. I don't have the video, Gumby. If you're watching this, Gumby, Pete has all the video footage. The only video I have is of J-Lu versus Buddy V. That's the only video I have because Pete had to get out of there, and that was the last match. Good night, Mitch. If I answer that question, I might be just like him, so I'm not going to answer that question because I know the answer to it. It was Sasquatch. Sasquatch did it. Yep. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say how it happened or what grassy knoll that one happened from, but it's a grassy knoll in the Pacific Northwest. All right. It's been great, people. I can't wait for the fights to get uploaded. I know you'll all appreciate it. You'll love it. Get on there, watch the shit out of them, and comment like crazy. Scrapyard for life with the number 4. Peace out, everybody. Fire Chicken out.